Today on the farm is that day y'all been waiting on. It's time to get those peanuts. We're not going full bore today, wide open. I'm still a few days out from the peanuts being ready to dig, about 3 days away from digging full scale. But right before we start digging and picking peanuts every year, we come out here and we dig a few of them for boiling peanuts. And boiling peanuts are a little bit different. We don't let the peanuts fully mature, so I'm going to dig just a small strip in the very last peanuts I planted, the least mature peanuts we have, and then we're going to pick them while they're green. We're going to come over to pick her straight behind the shaker and pick them off while they're green. The machine that we dig peanuts with, some people will call it a shaker, some people call it an inverter, some people call it a peanut plow. It's all something that plows the peanuts up, inverts them, and it shakes them as it's inverting them. It shakes them up, so a row of bumpers to shake the dirt out, and then it flips them over. This is some really hard dirt right here. It's going to be interesting. Oh, that's deep. Takes a little bit to get everything, figure out how to set everything, get everything initially set up. We got to change the depth, it looks like. So we adjusted these wheels right here, what hold out the ground. They were let up too far, so it was going too far, it's going too deep. Yeah, just those wheels so we can go ass deep. Right here, they're shaking the dirt as they go up this ramp, and then these bent bars flip them over. That inverts them. So the very front of the machine is a plow, the middle part's a shaker, and the back's an inverter, and they call it shaking peanuts or digging peanuts or inverting peanuts. As he lets out of this, it puts more pressure on the back tires of the machine. Look at these peanuts, dude. Look at all these peanuts. Pick them peanuts, dude. Good, you can pop them open and eat them. Watch, dude. Oh, that's still attached good. Hold on. You want us to maybe turn loose a little bit? There we go. Look at there. Peanuts in there, dude. I get one. You want one? Get it, eat it. So what you're seeing is a good example of why we come out and dig boiling peanuts, because you have to set all these machines. We wouldn't want to come out here on the first day of showing up for real deal peanut digging or picking and have to mess around the machines, get them set. We come out here a few days ahead of time, pick some boiling peanuts, and use that time to kind of dial the machine in, make all the fine-tuning adjustments we got to make. them up, boy. There we go. These are 06G peanuts, and this is dry land. The 12Ys put on a more staggered crop and take longer. This is the very last peanuts I was planting. If you're watching the planting video, this was when I finished at the very last dead end. This is where I was at. So these are the youngest peanuts I have, and I think they're perfect for boiling. Those 2 or 3 I just ate, didn't really want to turn loose from the shell. That's perfect for boiling. If you get them too mature, when you go to boil them, they'll be hard. And down here, we prefer our boiling peanuts to be really soft. Maybe some of them are pops, they're just filled with salty water. That's how we like them. So these are going to hit right on the money. Check them out, dude. Oh yeah.
You can't get them out of the hole.
He was eating the hole a while ago. He was biting the hole open so he could see the peanut. All right, we got a small section dug up, and now we're gonna try to pick them with this Amadas 2100. We're gonna have to kind of work on these settings a little bit because them vines are green. They just come out the ground. Typically with peanuts, you would wait 3 to 5 days, let those vines dry down, get real crunchy, and then the peanut picker can pick the peanuts off. But we're picking fully green peanuts, which can be a problem. You can knock those peanuts off the vine, but the vines that go inside this peanut picker and wrap up, and the whole thing will stop up like a big green brick on the inside, be packed real tight like a brick. That's no good. We don't want that. So we're going to crawl really slowly, our ground speed way down. We're going to put the teeth all the way in, the overhead teeth, to be real aggressive, try to knock those peanuts off. And then we're going to have to play with the air adjustment of the elevator fan here a little bit and try to make sure we're blowing those green peanuts up. If you fan it high enough, this is your fan here. Fan's right here. If it ain't high enough, where the peanuts come across right here, they come across this air and it blows them up. If your fan speed's not high enough, this auger across the bottom will stop up, and then you got a bad day ahead of you. So we got to keep that fan super high with these green peanuts so that we can blow them up to the basket. Picked our little short road now. I'm gonna pull back up here to the barn. That may not seem like a lot of peanuts, but what it really was just enough to help us make sure our machines were dialed in. We got a couple of adjustments we got to make on the shaker here. We was able to dig just enough to kind of figure out a few little fine-tuning things we got to do. This shaker, if you're not familiar with my videos, is new. We just got this shaker newly used from another farm earlier this year, and so they were running a different setup than we were. They were on 38-inch rows, we're on 36s. So I had to change a lot of things, swap a lot of stuff up. We ran it just enough today to know a few more adjustments we got to make. Peanut picker looks like it's doing pretty good. Maybe 1 or 2 things I got to address on it. But for now, I'm going to take these peanuts inside my shed in here, run through the pea cleaner, blow out all the pops, all the bad stuff, anything that we don't want. We'll blow it straight out, the dirt, whatever. and wash them up, and tomorrow morning I will take them to the canning plant. You've seen on my other videos where we can potatoes or green beans. That same canning plant will take these peanuts, they will put them in cans, seal them with salt inside the can with them, and then they will boil them in the can and give them back to us. We'll have boiled peanuts all year long. We are still a few days out from digging peanuts. Today is Wednesday. It'll probably be Friday or Saturday before we start digging for real on some of the peanuts, but we're gonna cut soybeans before then. We'll cut soybeans definitely by Friday. We'll be cutting soybeans. We get soybeans in, Big Will's gonna come, Big Willie's gonna cut them, and about the time he gets going good on them, we get them in the bin. That's when we're gonna drop the shakers in the dirt and be wide open till the end of peanut season. I thank all of y'all for watching, and I hope to see you next time.